So let's imagine that there is a variable which says my stock is 100. So let's say you have tickets, right? And you have 100 tickets. And people are approaching you and they're trying to buy tickets from you. Let's say this is ticket of a concert. And some person comes, they ask for, give me 5 tickets. And you give them 5. And then you're left with 95. And so on and so forth, it goes on. So you want to stop at a point where you have 10 tickets or less, because you want to save those tickets for, let's say, your own friend circle or family. So my question is, how do you develop the logic so that you stop at 10 or less than 10, but till the time that value, that threshold is not met, you are open to selling tickets. So how do you write that logic is the question, right? So what we can do is, and this will require some input function and all that. So till the time my stock is greater than 10, okay, I will keep on taking input and I'll ask for, let's say, a user input. I'll say order size, right? I'm asking a user input function, how many tickets you want. Okay, this is the question you're asking. And as the input, the user will give a number. And let's say the first number that they give is 10. So you will sell them 10 tickets and then your stock is going to come down by the amount 10. Right? So what I'll do is stock is equal to stock minus. Sequentially, are you able to follow, people? You had 100 tickets in the beginning. The user tells you that I want 10 and you decrease your stock by that. This is what is happening here. Now, this will keep on running till the time your stock value is more than 10. So you will keep on taking orders till the time it is more than 10. Let's run this. Okay, let's run this. I think this is not going to go into an infinite loop. Stock is 100. I'll say stock is more than 10. And I'm also reducing the size of stock. So I think this should do. And I can also display current stock size. Right, this is stock. Okay, let's run this. Control this. Right, so the flow goes into the first line. It is asking for an input. Let's put 20. Right, so we have stock less by 20, 80. Then again it asks for input. Then I say 40. Right, and just keep on adding whatever you're inputting, 20, 40, 60, and remaining is 40. Let's put 15. What is remaining is 25. Okay, again 15, and it stops. Why? Because now I just have exactly 10 tickets. Now, the reason the while loop is useful here is because this entire process of buying from different people, let's say, imagine your friends, can happen in any random way, right? So for example, someone can come to you. Again, I have to increment the value, right? So I'll just make this a part of this. Right, so let's say someone comes to you and tells you, yeah, just give me 90 tickets, and that's it. Right, so only a while loop can take care of those different scenarios. You can write a for loop, but I'm sure it will be slightly more trickier way of handling the same scenario. Are you with me? If you go to do the same thing with a for loop, then you have to predefine that collection, a list or a tuple or a range, which will run that many times. But in this scenario, we do not know that how many different friends are going to come to you and they will ask for what number of tickets. Okay, so that's the difference between a while loop and a for loop. While loop is always applied when you do not know how many iterations are needed. This is one good example for you to really understand. The other one that we were trying to understand, but probably it was not so clear, was getting n number of prime numbers. And you, I believe, understood that for a smaller number, it is very easy because we already are aware of these smaller prime numbers, 235, 2357, and all that. But if the number becomes larger, then you have to sit down and think till what point I need to keep on checking, right? And we checked all these numbers now from 2 to 50. We checked all the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And whenever we found a prime number, we incremented by the counter by 1. But you should know, right? Till what point you keep on going 50, 100. You do not know that in advance. So once you do not know how many iterations you need a while loop. That's what it does here in the slide. Make sense? Does that make sense? So if you remember both the loops with that much clarity, I think life is going to be very simple. And you will know exactly when do you need a while loop. I think for loop is very common, but it's kind of confusing and not so clear. When do I need to apply a while loop? Okay. I hope this session was useful. In case you have any questions, please do ask.